Good morning everyone, today we're going to be making our Akro Selio weapon. We finally managed to farm a total of 150 of the Evoluvolt 3s. So as you can see here, I do have 154 Evoluvolt 3s. Now something to keep in mind is at the time of this recording, we currently still have the Ultra PSO2 day or the Ultra PSO2 month buffs. However, by the time you guys are watching this video, this buff would have ended. And from what I heard from the Japanese players is when this buff goes away, you get on average like 2 to 3 Evoluvolt 3s every time you run the trigger. Unless of course you boost your rare drop rate back up to 350%-ish, and that seems to be the breakpoint in order to guarantee that you get 5 Evoluvolt 3s every single run. So that is something to pay attention in case some people are like, oh my gosh, I can't believe Seika's making it so easy to farm for these now compared to last week. But the main thing that you're missing out this week, even though we do have these triggers and they are very accessible, is of course that extra rare drop rate. So yeah, you might end up doing a lot more than 30 runs in order to get all 150 Evoluvolt 3s to make your weapon. Now with all of that said and done, the very first thing that you need to do is you need to unlock your weapon, and you also need to unequip your weapon. So you can see over here I have it on my weapon palette. You need to remove all of that, and then we head over to the item trader and scroll to near the very bottom. As we can see, equipment, upgrade, augment, transfer. Click on this and click on whatever weapon you want. So in my case it is the Akro Selio katana, and right here we're going to be selecting the first option, and you can see our katana shows up. If your katana is locked or if your katana is equipped, you won't see your weapon pop up here. So we're going to select our Selio weapon, and then we're going to select all of the materials. As you can see, we've selected all of the necessary materials, and we're going to upgrade it directly into our Akro Selio weapon. And as you can see, the fixa does transfer over, as well as your weapon potential, the enhancement, everything transfers over, including all your augments as well. We're going to click confirm, and as you can see here, this is what it's going to transform into. We're going to get the extra attack, and all of the stats will carry over. We're going to click continue, and wabam, upgrade complete. Now the next thing you're going to do is you're immediately going to lock your weapon. All right, you don't want to accidentally sell this, accidentally salvage it or whatever, so you want to lock it immediately, and then we're going to equip it right here. Wabam, wabam, and wabam. And as you can see here, our Akro Selio weapon is now complete. We did not need to enhance it anymore because it was already plus 90. The fixa transfers over, the weapon potential transfers over, all of our augments transfer over. You're good to go. And if your weapon is a color variant, that also transfers over. However, it does change color. I don't remember what the Selio weapon camo was. I think it was like red, the color variant. And then when you upgrade into the Akro Selio weapon, it turns into bluish purple. Now, I'm sure plenty of you guys want to see how the weapon actually looks like. So in its sheath form, it's right here. Is just a gigantic katana. When you weapon action over here, you do get this electricity effect around the sheath, which is pretty awesome. And then when you unsheath the katana, there we go. You get some beautiful, beautiful animations. And if it is a color variant, you won't get the blue animations over here. It'll be like a purple afterglow instead. Now, for those who want to take a closer look at the blade itself, as you can see here, it is a purple lightsaber-ish type of thing. This is the katana, of course, and it does look pretty awesome. Personally, I quite like it. Now, obviously, I think the color variant is like a darker shade of purple, but nevertheless, I personally think this weapon looks pretty damn good. But I personally still prefer the Seven Heavens sword from the Index collaboration. This katana just looks super, super clean, and of course, it fits my Kenshin aesthetics very well. Now, for those who are wondering how much battle power I gained, I went from 4447 all the way to 4481. So yes, this weapon is pretty substantial. It does increase your attack power by quite a bit. As you can see over here, my attack stat is now 3,248. It is a significant increase. I believe it's like 50 attack-ish plus. So you definitely want to upgrade to it. But as I've said in previous videos, you don't need to rush this. This isn't like a super crazy high priority weapon that you need. However, it is definitely something you should slowly work towards, especially considering how easy it is to obtain those triggers now. You just run the new LTQ, you get 5 triggers every single time you complete that, and 5 triggers is enough to run the UQ once whenever you want. So it isn't very difficult in order to obtain the Akro Selio weapons now. However, it is rather time consuming.
Special thanks to all the members for supporting the channel, it really means a lot to me. Thank you again.
But yeah, that's all I wanted to cover in today's video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.